Yells.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Yo, man, this piece of news gets me real excited because, you know, as an old school gamer, you know, I grew up playing the amazing Crash Bandicoot, made by Naughty Dog, of course. And, you know, growing up, it was all about Crash Bandicoot back in the day. You know, you had your Mario and you had your Zeldas and all that jazz, and you had Crash Bandicoot, which everyone loved back in the day. Like, any gamer that you talk that's like around my age, around the 20s and shit, they'll tell you about Crash Bandicoot. Everyone got in. When it came to Crash Bandicoot, oh man, Crash Bandicoot was the shit. Naughty Dog made one of the most amazing games, you know, one of my childhood memories in Crash Bandicoot. Amazing. And, you know, they had 1 or 2 games on the PS2 which didn't really turn out right because Naughty Dog stopped making it. And the license for Crash Bandicoot was passed over to some other company. I forgot who it was. And then I think Vivendi. I don't know. And then eventually it got into the hands of Activision, which is one of the most saddening things that can happen to gaming. You know, Crash Bandicoot license in the hands of Activision. That is so saddening. You know, it makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry. And there's been a few hints recently in that latest PS4 commercial trailer of all them Easter eggs and shit. You know, you can just find it, just YouTube it, or, you know, Google it, Crash Bandicoot Easter egg or whatever. And there's like a silhouette in the corner of the screen that's basically Crash Bandicoot. Then just on top of that silhouette there's like an arrow, and then just on top of the arrow there's the logo of Sony Computer Entertainment. You know, that square or diamond, the PS1 startup screen, and it's got that orange diamondy squarish type shape, you know, and it has an arrow pointing to that sign. So it's got Crash Bandicoot pointing towards the Sony Computer Entertainment logo. Now, why would they do this? What, I mean, are they trying to say that Crash is going back to Sony, or Crash is going to Sony? I mean, why would they put that Easter egg in this PS4 commercial? Why would they? I mean, seriously, why would they? If it's not coming back to PlayStation, why would they even put an Easter egg like that? I mean, they could have just put a sign of Crash Bandicoot hidden somewhere, and that's it, you know, just to show that, you know, Crash Bandicoot's a PS1 amazing game, you know what I'm saying? But they changed it up. They put Crash Bandicoot with an arrow pointing towards the Sony Computer Entertainment logo. And the thing is, like, these signs and shit, they're all stuck together. Like, they're not far away or anything. It clearly shows Crash Bandicoot pointing towards Sony Computer Entertainment logo, whatever it is. You know, like I said, it's got a sign with Crash Bandicoot. Just on top of the sign, there's an arrow pointing upwards. And just on top of the arrow pointing upwards, you got the Sony Computer Entertainment logo. You know, why would they put this? Why would they put it in? Why would they put it in? Why? Just, it boggles my mind why they put such an Easter egg or such a hint or a clue in this commercial if Crash Bandicoot ain't coming back to the PlayStation. I mean, why? Now, you know, there's been, I think Shuhei Yoshida, I mean, everyone knows him from PlayStation. I think he mentioned something like they're bringing back new and old franchises to the PS4. So when he says old franchises, he could be, you know, he could be referring to Crash Bandicoot. Who knows? I think Game Informer recently, I think yesterday, there was an article where they tried to get in touch with Activision on the matter, and they basically said no comment or something like that. You know what? Let me search it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So Game Informer put up an article saying Activision still owns Crash Bandicoot, and apparently Activision are exploring ways to bring the series back. Now, this would be horrendous. This would be horrific. This would be the biggest travesty in gaming. the thing is, Activision I think 2008 was the last time they brought out a Crash game, which was absolutely shit because it wasn't made by Sony or Naughty Dog. And for 5 years, they haven't done nothing with Crash Bandicoot whatsoever. They're literally letting him rot, which is an absolute shame for, which is a shame for gaming. Such a amazing character being rotted away, you know what I'm saying? It's a shame. And well, Game Informer are claiming this. I mean, I haven't really seen any more articles like this claiming it, but it says here Activision owns Crash Bandicoot and we continue to explore ways in which we could bring the beloved series back to life. So obviously this might not, I mean, you can't really be hopeful as if the IP or the rights of Crash Bandicoot has changed hands. But if I was to take a guess, I mean, I got two guesses right now. One is that Activision will just make a shitty ass game and try and make as much money as possible because Crash, of course, is such a popular, it's a hero to many gamers. They could do that. They could try and milk the series out. I'm not saying they're going to bring out game after game. I'm just saying they're going to put out a shitty ass game and see how much money it makes. That's one thing that could happen. Or another thing that could happen, Sony could buy back the rights for Crash Bandicoot, give the game off to, Sanzaru, who made the amazing Sly 4, Thieves in Time, or give it to another developer. Because let's be honest, Naughty Dog are not going to make another Crash game. I mean, they're just too big for 3D platformers. Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog are just so much bigger than just 3D platformers. Let's all be honest. I'm a huge fan of 3D platformers, and I'm a fan of Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter. I'm a fan of Knack. I don't really care what the review says. I'm a fan of Knack, which I will be getting soon. Yeah, 3D platforms are amazing. Playing Terror right now on my PS Vita, which is amazing. Oh, what a game. I love 3D platformers, and it would be almost like a dream come true. It's imaginable if the rights of Crash Bandicoot go back to Sony, and we get a new Crash game exclusive to the PS4. That would be amazing. I honestly think Sony are trying to get the rights back because Sony know what Crash means to all of us gamers, all of us PlayStation gamers that have been there since the PS1 days. I think Sony realise how big Crash Bandicoot is, and he's basically a PlayStation mascot. Everyone knows that. And if I was to take a guess, I think Sony are trying to get back the rights for Crash, and hopefully, they might have already got the rights back. Who knows? They're just keeping it under wraps because Crash Bandicoot, all the Activision websites for Crash Bandicoot and all the links to Crash Bandicoot have been taken off the Activision websites. I mean that was reported as well, that every Crash Bandicoot reference was taken off of the Activision websites. So that could really, I mean, why would Activision take off all the Crash Bandicoot stuff from the website? I mean, why would they do that? Why would they take off everything related to Crash Bandicoot off of their website? I mean, it wouldn't make sense if they still own the IP, right? If they still own Crash Bandicoot, why would they remove everything related to Crash from their website? I mean, why would they? It just does not make sense. But, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. Oh man, I can just imagine at E3, Sony, black screen, and then all of a sudden you just see a silhouette of Crash, and then bang, a new trailer of Crash Bandicoot coming exclusively to the PS4. Now that would be mind blowing. Wow, that would be amazing. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. If you've been gaming since the PS1 days like me, and I mean, I'm sure most of y'all have been excited if Crash was to come back. I'm a huge fan of Crash. Damn, I'm a huge fan. But I mean, one of the reasons Crash never came to PS All Stars Battle Royale is because Activision owned the IP. People don't realise Activision owned Crash Bandicoot, and they didn't give the rights to Sony. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe for more. Yeah, let me know what y'all think down below, and I'm out.